The Ottawa Senators' third jersey that is supposed to debut next season might have just been leaked. So we have a couple of pictures here of an actual jersey, but it does appear to be from a TV test. So I'm just seeing how the jersey looks on TV, which means that it's possible things change and it's not the exact jersey that we see next season, but it's most likely going to be quite similar, I would say. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. Before we do so, though, if you guys are new to the channel and you like hockey jersey content, please make sure to subscribe. All right, let's see the pictures that we got. So we have two pictures here. Both of them aren't really fantastic quality, but I mean, they're leaks. So obviously, usually those aren't the best quality photos, but this is our first picture here. And I've seen really mixed reactions with this jersey. I've seen either people really like it a lot or really dislike it. It seems to be quite a mixed bag, and I sit on the side of really liking it. I think this is a very nice looking jersey. It's kind of funny to me because I feel like the part that I like the most is the part that it seems like a lot of people like the least, and that is the shoulder yoke. I love the shoulder yoke there. I mean, I always like shoulder yoke on my jerseys, but there I think it looks really, really nice. The black breaks up the red nicely. I feel like there would be a little bit too much red if you just didn't have any shoulder yoke, especially with the red in the logo. So I think the black balances that out, and I like the gold on each end of the shoulders. I might have even liked it a little bit more if it outlined the shoulder yoke completely, but then it might be a little bit too much gold. So yeah, I'm not quite too sure how I would feel about that. I would have to see it to really kind of, digest how that would look. But yeah, I like that shoulder yoke there. I don't mind that it's a squared off shoulder yoke either. That's another thing that I saw people complaining about, but I think it looks fine. I usually do prefer rounded shoulders. I definitely will say that, but I don't mind the squared off shoulders either. I think it looks good on some jerseys, and this is one of the jerseys where I think it looks good. The primary color being red is cool. I like the fact that they are using red because I do like the Senators in red. When I heard that they were going back to it, because, there were some rumors there that I actually made a video about, and by the way, we'll talk about that a little bit later on because there are some things that we heard that aren't on this jersey, so we'll talk about it in probably a couple of minutes. But either way, I'm glad that they're not going back to that reverse retro 1.0 jersey because I'm really not a huge fan of it. It's basically just an inverse of their current home jersey, and I think it looks really boring. I just don't think that looks nice. So this red jersey here is pretty cool because of the black there and because of the gold. The gold I really like a lot. I'm very, very happy that they're implementing gold onto their jerseys again because I loved when the Senators used gold on their jerseys. I mean, I usually like gold on my jerseys. I think it's just a nice touch. So I really like that aspect on this jersey here is those gold stripes there. I still kind of wish that they had the little, arrows like they did back in the day on those jerseys. I actually kind of like that aspect. So I wish they kept that on this jersey right here, but I still don't mind it. I still think the gold looks pretty good. Speaking of that old jersey though, I do wish that they used the Senegoth logo on this jersey here. I think that would have been a really nice touch. Them just sticking with their regular primary logo, it's fine, but I don't know. They've used that logo a lot on basically all of their jerseys since they switched over in, what was it, 2020, I think is when they switched over to having that back as the primary logo, and they haven't used any other logo again, at least as the primary since then. So I would have liked them to use the Senegoth as the primary logo. I think that would have been fun, but yeah, that logo there I still think is fine. And for the full uniform there, I think the full uniform, it's okay. I mean, it's nothing too special, just a black helmet, black pants, black gloves with a little bit of red there, and then of course you have the striping that is on the jersey mimicked on the socks. So I wouldn't say they did anything too crazy with the uniform, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think it works here. The other picture that we have, it's basically just a little bit of a closer image of the jersey. We still can't see too much with it. The font there with like the C and the numbers, yeah, it looks okay. I like the fact that it is black outlined in gold. I think that looks good. And then we can kind of see the shoulder patch a little bit. It looks just basically like this shoulder patch or the shoulder patch that they have on their home and away right now. So yeah, that is fine. Now, the thing about these photos is they're actually not new. They've been on the internet for a couple of months here. I saw this brought up by Sens Talk on Twitter, so I'll leave their Twitter in the description down below if you want to check them out. But they posted this tweet right here saying, interesting side note to the Sens third jersey leak is that they were originally leaked back in November of 2024. I wonder if this is a way for the org to test how fans feel about the style. So yeah, this was posted by, I guess, Hot Shepherder 7289 on a post, I think it was on the Sens subreddit, of just a mock-up of what they would want for the third jersey. This account, by the way, only had this post and then another post in like a beard advice subreddit, and that's it. There was only the 2 posts. So yeah, obviously not a very active account, probably just a burner account. But yeah, it's pretty funny that this image has been around for a couple of months and now it's kind of just gathering up all this hype because I guess no one saw it before, which leads me into thinking that maybe this isn't the final design of the jersey. Like I mentioned earlier, I did make a video talking about the rumors about a Senators third jersey. There was a Sports Logos article, who are usually pretty reliable, and they were saying that there would be Peace Tower elements on a third jersey, but there's no Peace Tower elements on this jersey right here. The thing is that these photos were taken on November 20th, 2024, where the Sports Logo article came out December 6th, 2024. So there's kind of a 2-week gap there. It's possible that in those 2 weeks, the Ottawa Senators changed their mind and they wanted to add those Peace Tower elements, or maybe they thought about that beforehand, but they already had this prototype made, so they just wanted to do that TV testing and just see how it looked. And maybe it's just going to be, you know, a shoulder patch. That's all the Peace Tower elements that are going to be on that jersey. Not really quite too sure. And hey, maybe there's no Peace Tower elements at all and that article was just wrong. That's also entirely possible. You never know. So we'll just have to wait until the jersey officially gets revealed to see if there are any changes. As of right now though, if the jersey doesn't change, and just from the pictures that we've seen, obviously my opinion might change once we get closer up images and all of that stuff, but as of right now, I'll give this one a thumbs up. That's what I'll say. I won't give any rating right now just because it is a leak, but yeah, I would give it a thumbs up. I do like this jersey. I think it looks pretty nice, but of course that is just my opinion. I would love to know yours in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on all my social medias. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.